And now, we will play the attention call. This gives a signal for the drillers to prepare.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us all receive with gladness the men and women in the noble profession of arms as they are ready to perform a unique presentation of rifle exhibition. Coming from different municipalities of North Cotabato, representing the different sectors of our society, these cadets before you are the future leaders of the armed forces in our nation. Solidarity, perseverance, and professionalism. These are the values that are classified as future leaders of our nation. The drillers are composed of 25 female and 25 males, coming from different varieties of Ilonggo, Cebuano, Magindanaon, and Ilocano. The sons and daughters of farmers, teachers, vendors, and soldiers that are dedicated to being the future leaders of our country and its people. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness the brave young men and women from the University of Southern Mindanao Advanced ROTC Main Campus Unit as they perform the silent drill.
Let us witness as they render a salute to ask permission to the guests of honor before they perform the silent drill exhibition. Salute is the highest and most important form of military courtesy. It is addressed by the junior to show respect and courtesy to his superior officer. This is what the company commander is about to execute.
Our most defined direction, another group of diverse persons comprise the future guardian of our nation, united by a common goal. The university keeps written condition that develop the paths to become the persons of gentle breathing and strong character to this day, and even until we had shed our uniforms. We carry in our hearts the sacred cord of orbs and seal of our covenant. This is what our servants bout, an arrow shot with precision and accuracy stays true its target. It symbolizes the mission of the RCDG to produce disciplined and principled leaders whose focus and betterment of our nation.
Watch as the leaders form the letters H and I. Hi! Welcome to the silent drill exhibition of USM Main ROTC Unit, Class of 2023. Cadets from the municipalities of North Cotabato are called to serve the nation. Though many seek to take the challenge of a lifetime, only a few are chosen to do their duty.
Forming the letters USM, a state university that trains young men and women with a goal of goodness, responsiveness, excellence, assertion of rights and truth, with the vision to provide a quality and relevant education to its clientele to be globally competitive, culture sensitive, and morally responsive human resources for sustainable development. Together with its mission, help accelerate socio-economic development, promote harmony among diverse communities, and improve quality of life through instruction, research, extension, and resource generation in Southern Philippines.
There is sole component that silently works and provides our existence. Disregarding its size, what essential is, it provides and connects itself to which art of our system. A person's heart is not only a size of a fist and a muscle that pumps blood nourishment. The heart is an outstanding faithful creation of nature. Its gentle thumping accompanies us for the duration of our lives. It has served as a symbol of not only life, but also love, emotion, intelligence, and reason. In the heart of each cadet lies the core of their feelings, sentiments, and passion, as their beautiful hearts are taken by their ideas as cadets. As you can see now, this heart is composed of young men and women from the University of Southern Mindanao Main Campus ROTC Unit with an ever-blazing heart to serve the nation.
USM Main ROTC, the so-called breeding ground of the future leaders of our country, together with the ROTC objective to promote and protect the physical, moral, spiritual, intellectual, and social well-being of the youth, to inculcate patriotism among the youth, to encourage the involvement in public and civic affairs, to prepare and develop college students for possible service in defense of the state and in the event of the national emergency. To train potential officers for possible commission in the Reserve Force Armed Forces of the Philippines. The USM Main ROTC unit continuously molds leaders for the nation, embracing the values of courage, passion, and loyalty.
The fundamental objective that the ROTC promotes is to instill in each cadet a lifelong concept of love for God and country, courage, duty, excellence, honor, humility, and integrity. Such is the message that lies behind the circle as an expression of cadets' passion for order, discipline, and perfection. Planting of rifles. The drillers planted the rifles for them to have the rifle in times of battle and defeat. A good soldier is a good cadet. From being a cadet, he or she must consider life in the call of duty. He must have that stock knowledge for them to use it in times of need. Throwing of rifles. This symbolizes camaraderie. Every cadet is responsible for each other. This is the ROTC band. This exhibition symbolizes sharing and helping the cadets. Camaraderie that builds from toughest and most invigorated training. The cadets execute the passing of rifle. In this drill, they will pass their rifle to the person next to them. This shows how cadets trust that holds us in tighter even in the most threatening times. This allows the cadets to exhibit the never-ending brotherhood that emanates in the long gray line.
The drillers are forming the numbers 1, 2, 0, 1, which represent the 1201st Community Defense Center, 12 Regional Community Defense Group Reserve Command, Philippine Army. It is a place of camaraderie, strong and home of the dedicated future leader of our nation.
As our cadets seamlessly form the iconic peace symbol, representing the tranquility sought globally, let us reflect on the profound dedication within our own ranks. In the precise language of military choreography, each movement within this silent drill is a testament to the discipline and order. Within these meticulously orchestrated formations, the USM main ROTC unit stands not just as defenders, but as architects of a future where diplomacy triumphs over the clamor of uncertainty. As we witness the synchronized precision of our cadets, we see them embodying the principles of peace, translating them seamlessly from theoretical ideas into the physical manifestation of their training. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourself to the hardest part of the drill.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5.
Kining akong kantahan para dili sa imuha. Sultian ka sa akong pagbati, gikan dili sa akong kasing-kasing. Baby love di ka, baby love di ka, baby love di ka. Ikaw ra jud wala ilahin pa, pagigugma ko kanimo. Murag tambot suga aso-aso, higugma ko kanimo. Kusog kaayo ka buto-buto.
rendered to indicate the chivalric magnanimity of a noble leader among his subordinates. No man is a leader until his appointment is ratified in the hearts and minds of his men. The company commander, together with their executive officer, demonstrate the thwarting. This shows how they trusted their subordinates with no doubt. Honor, loyalty, valor, duty, and solidarity. These are the values that define us and exhibiting the specialized knowledge that we have. As we engage ourselves in the noble calling of the profession of arms, as future leader of the armed forces of the Philippines.
Once again, representing University of Southern Mindanao Main Campus, ROTC Unit. We bid you all see you and goodbye. All this will not be possible without the unparalleled support of our university president, Lieutenant Colonel Francisco Hill and Garcia, Philippine Army Reserve, 1204 CDC Director, Lieutenant Colonel Lloyd T. Urculio, Infantry, Philippine Army, USM ROTC Commandant, Lieutenant Colonel Roden R. Urbon, MI General Staff Corps, Philippine Army, NSCP Director, Dr. May Eva Z. Garcia, ROTC Head Program Coordinator, Professor Winnie T. Reyno, and the rest of the acting training staff. Ladies and gentlemen, pass and review before you is the Silent Drill Company of USA Main ROTC, 1204 CDC, led by Company Commander Cadet First Class Jacin Amor A. Sagayno with her staff, Cadet First Class Ismail M. Ibrahim, and Cadet First Class Camino T. Gaceta. First Platoon Leader, Cadet First Class Justin K. A. Sagayno. Second Platoon Leader, Cadet First Class Armasil A. Jani. The drummers, and yours truly, Ben Ambiton,
Janine Delgado.
Happy 25th Kalimudan Festival, Sultan Kudarat! Sultan Kudarat, sikat ka!
ROTC is an abbreviation for Reserve Officer Training Course. The Sultan Kudarat State University, ROTC main unit, is composed of one academic institution and four affiliated schools. The Notre Dame of Tabarong College Incorporated, the BMC Asian College Foundation Incorporated, South Central Mindanao College of Science and Technology Incorporated, and North Good Agri Foundation College. They are united to shape the cadet to build the foundation for themselves to become a good warrior of the country. The SKSU ROTC main unit is under the supervision and administration of 1202 Community Defense Center, 12 Regional Community Defense Group, Reserve Command, Philippine Army, headed by Major Librado R. Ulunan Jr., Armor, Philippine Army. One of the 3 parts of National Service Training Program, which provide Filipino college students with civic education and defense preparation, is the Reserve Officer Training Corps. In order to educate students for national defense readiness, ROTC aspired to provide military education and training. Its specific goal include preparing college students to reserve in the AOP in case of an emergency, and preparing them to join the reserve forces and may become commissioned officer in the future.
The Silent Drill Company Commander is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Kenneth Nasage Sacramento, First Class, a resident of Isulan, Sultan Kudarat, and a criminology student of VMC Asian College Foundation, Incorporated. Salute to the Board of Judges for this significant occasion.
Ako, ang Sultan Kudarat State University Main ROTC Unit ay handa na po upang magpasikat. Pinuno, po, po!
You're about to witness the impressive and proud performance of the cadet officer of the Sultan Kudarat State University Main ROTC Unit, the Silent Drill.
This school year marks another challenge in the lives of the cadets, especially among advanced ROTC cadets, for they will be experiencing more innovative methods of training as part of their enhancement program. ROTC program focus on developing leadership skills. Through various training activities, students learn to lead and manage teams, make decisions under pressure, and develop effective communication skills. These leadership qualities can be valuable in both military and civilian careers. H and I. Hi! Welcome to the Silent Drill exhibition of Sultan Kudarat State University ROTC Main Unit.
You're about to witness the SKSU formation of the cadet officers. It symbolizes their pride and honor to represent Sultan Kudarat State University Main ROTC Unit. Sultan Kudarat State University is named after Sultan Muhammad Dipatuan Kudarat, a prominent historical figure in Mindanao, Philippines. The university's name symbolizes its connection to the region's cultural and historical heritage, honoring the legacy of Sultan Kudarat. ROTC involves working in a team and emphasizes the importance of collaboration and cooperation. Civilians can learn how to work effectively with others, build a relationship, and contribute to the team's success.
S. K. S. U. SKSU formation.
Now they will perform the SK formation of the cadets. SK means sikat ka, and Sultan Kudarat is a Filipino expression that roughly translates to you're famous or you're known in English. It's often used in a positive and congratulatory context. ROTC introduces civilians to basic military skills such as drill and ceremony, military customs and courtesies, and basic tactics. While these skills are specific to military settings, they can also foster discipline, attention to detail, and respect for authority.
Two circles symbolize the interface between the spiritual and physical worlds of being a cadet. It seems that this activity helped to build a community of integrity, excellence, and compassion that causes involved to prosper. ROTC encourages participants to think critically and develop problem-solving skills. The two circle can represent unity and partnership in a relationship. Each circle represents an individual. When they come together, they form a unified bond. It symbolizes the idea of two individuals joining forces, supporting each other, and work together to create a strong and harmonious relationship.
Now, the cadets execute the passing of rifles next to them. It also shows the trust beyond each cadet. It means trust and camaraderie, a mutual trust and friendship among the cadets who spend a lot of time together. A spirit of familiarity and trust exists between them. The ROTC is a military organization that trains people to become officers in the armed forces so that they are ready to join a military operation if they are needed.
Tukar unit symbolizes excellence and serves as a source of pride for the cadets and the unit as a whole. A team in ROTC refers to a group of cadets who work together collaboratively to achieve a shared objective and complete the mission. Teamwork is essential as cadets learn to rely on each other, communicate effectively, and leverage their individual strengths to accomplish a task and overcome challenges. Team in ROTC foster camaraderie, mutual support, and the ability to work cohesively in a military environment.
Now they will perform the sun formation. The sun formation in silent drill typically symbolizes precision, discipline, and excellence in military training. It is a display of synchronized movements and coordination among drill participants, highlighting their skill, focus, and adherence to strict standards. The sun formation itself may represent various elements such as unity, strength, or the core values of the military organization conducting the drill.
Now you're about to witness the peace sign formation of the cadets, symbolizing peace from war, also a symbol of several significant moments in history, and still significant today. The peace sign represents many things: wholeness, feeling grounded, or rational thinking, or perhaps it represents being at peace with oneself and with those around us in our world.
Now they will perform the two-line succession and trotting of company sergeant. It shows cooperation and coordination of the cadets. Its main aim is to help each other. Cooperation arises due to the desire of the people to work together. Effective coordination cannot be achieved without cooperation, so a manager should try to achieve both coordination and cooperation. In and in military organizations, including ROTC or Reserve Officers Training Corps, seniority is important and plays a significant role. Seniority often correlates with experience and knowledge gained through years of participation in the program. Senior cadets have typically undergone more training, attended more leadership development courses, and have a deeper understanding of military concepts and practices. Their experience allows them to provide guidance, mentorship, and support to junior cadets.
Heart formation that symbolize the love as being cadets. And as a cadets, their heart are the true representation of courage, loyalty, and integrity to serve our loving country. The primary objective of ROTC is to indoctrinate, train, and provide ROTC cadet with a basic knowledge of military subject and practical exercises that will enable them to acquire skills and capability to lead, move, survive, shoot, and communicate. Also, is to prepare the college student for possible service in the defense establishment in an event of an emergency, to train and develop the ROTC cadet as a future enlisted reservist for the reserve component of the armed forces of the Philippines. Other is to inculcate the youth the spirit of patriotism and nationalism, to prepare the youth for the vital role in nation building. Moreover, is to develop and promote the physical, moral, spiritual, and intellectual and social well-being of the youth, and to train the youth as a potential leader in the community. Lastly, is to develop the civic consciousness and good citizenship among the youths.
Now they will perform the I Love You formation of the cadets. The I Love You formation in cadet drill serves both a symbolic and a static purpose. Symbolically, it represents camaraderie and unity among the cadets. Aesthetically, it adds a visually appealing element to the drill routine, showcasing precision and teamwork. This type of formation often highlights the discipline and coordination developed through training, contributing to an overall impressive and engaging performance during drill displays or ceremonies. The ROTC aims to bring better sense of purpose among the youth by building upon valuable leader-follower relationship. ROTC will teach the younger generations about the essence of patriotism. It will inculcate in their minds and hearts a deep love for one's country. More so, it will prepare and mold them to become disciplined and respectful Filipino citizens. On top of that, they will obtain skills and knowledge and basic soldiery, which in turn helps personal development and builds up one's character.
Cadets performing the crescent moon and cross symbolize the unity of religion between Christian and Muslim inside the SKSU ROTC main unit, truly a symbol of continuity and peace. The crescent moon and cross symbol also a respect in cadet corps that aim to promote interfaith dialogue, understanding, and cooperation. It may represent the coming together of different religious traditions such as Islam and Christianity in the pursuit of common values and goals. Also, the Crescent Morning Cross symbolized the AFP commitment to serving people of diverse religious backgrounds and its dedication for promoting peace, compassion, and unity. You're about to witness the most awaited part of the performance of the cadet officer from the Sultan Kudarat State University ROTC main unit, the free dance.
Mindanao, 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 Mindanao.
Di nyo maago pag kami nag-iingayo. Ang sabi ko downtown, kinalat ka ng QC. Kami may-ari neto 1103 hip Abby shot. Tamo, ginawa kong preso. Wala ilahi pa pag-igugma ko kanli mo. Murag tambot suga aso-aso. Pag-igugma ko kanli mo. Pusok ka ayo ka buto-buto. Pag-igugma ko kanli mo. Pusok ka ayo ka buto-buto.
Taga-asa ka! Are you ready?
ROTC cadets are committed to serving their country in times of war and peace. They are willing to put their lives on the line to defend their country and its people. They understand the importance of national security and are dedicated to upholding the values and principles of their country. They are also committed to serving their communities and making a positive impact on society. ROTC is a program that instills the values of dedication and commitment among young people. It provides them with the necessary skills and knowledge to serve their country and their communities. ROTC cadets are dedicated to upholding the values of honor, duty, and loyalty and are committed to serving their country in times of war and peace. The dedication and commitment of ROTC cadets to their country is a testament to the strength and resilience of the youth and a source of inspiration for all.
Core values of ROTC that they will gain throughout the 3 years of training, which are integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. They are the foundation upon which a true quality of life is built.
Ang Sultan Kudarat State University Main ROTC Unit ay tapos na po sa pagpapasikat.
Again, magandang hapon sa ating lahat. The Sultan Kudarat State University ROTC Main Unit is one of the foundations of the brave warriors of the Philippines who are ready to fight for the country they were born. It will be able to develop strong fighters in the future who will be a pillar and instrument in maintaining order in the country. Meanwhile, the aim of teaching basic military training is contrary to the idea that ROTC is the government's way of militarizing the youth. Aside from values that will be developed among the youth of today, the program is designed to teach and help ROTC cadets to understand and appreciate the soldiers' sacrifices for the nation, why they chose to staunchly serve our motherland and defend and keep the Filipinos safe while risking their own lives.
SKSU ROTC unit contributes greatly in the reserve force built up in the province of Sultan Kudarat. Mabuhay tayong lahat! Mabuhay ang sandatahang lakas ng Pilipinas! Happy 25th Kalimudan Festival and 50th Foundation Anniversary!
Sultan Kudarat, tayo ang turismo! Sultan Kudarat, sikat ka!
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We'd like to introduce in front of you the advanced ROTC cadet officers of the Moments in San Memorial Colleges, more well-operated ROTC unit at Ayala Street, Coronado City, South Cotabato, under the supervision of Major Danny Agpahel, Armor Philippine Army, Director, 1204 Community Defense Center, 12 Regional Community Defense Group, Reserve Command, Philippine Army. The RMCMI ROTC Sound Drillers was invited to perform a military exhibition for competition at Sultan Kudarat for the 25th Kalimudan Festival Celebration 2023, having 24 females and 32 males. Platoon leader is aligning the platoon. The platoon leader face about salutes and renders support to the company commander that the platoon is formed. In a short while, the company commander will give a series of command for the corps to execute the manual of arms. Starting with right shoulder arms. Left shoulder arms. Port arm. Order arm. Inspection arm. And finally, order arm. And now the company commander shall render salute as they start in order to ensure appropriate and complete execution of their silent drill performance. The changing colors. Black represents strength, seriousness, power, and authority. Black is a formal, elegant, and prestigious color. The white color symbolizes purity and innocence. White is a true balance of all colors. This also symbolizing the best qualities that the cadets have, and that is resiliency and adaptability. Being resilient and adaptable in this ever-changing world, particularly in our surroundings, will help you being a good public servant and will also help you in giving the best and good service to the people and the community in the near future. H-E-L-L-O. Hello. It is an act of recognizing someone whom you have known or unfamiliar to. A welcoming gesture to show respect and dignity. Respect is a sign of hand and heart, the way you treat and think others with love and care. Dignity is a sign of formality, seriousness of manner, appearance of language, quality of being worthy, honored or esteemed, high rank officer, and position of a legal title of nobility or honor. Greetings to all of you from Ramon Magsaysay Memorial College's Marbel Incorporated ROTC Unit, Silent Drillers. The 1204 Community Defense under the 12th Regional Community Defense Group, Reserve Command, Philippine Army, is an army unit who administers and service and reserve officers training corps unit in the province of South Cotabato, stationed at Barangay Santa Cruz, Corondel City, South Cotabato. The 1204 CDC trained the basic ROTC cadets to be incorporated into the reserve component of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, to develop a pool for selection to the 2-year volunteer advanced ROTC program, and to train the cadets to be potential officers that will serve in the reserve force of the AFP. RMMC. The Ramon Magsaysay Memorial Colleges was founded in June 1957 by attorney Eugenio Emiliado and Mrs. Aurora Garcia Emiliado. It was started as a vocational school, which was granted a government recognition for a 1-year college secretarial course with a certificate in secretarial science by the Department of Education. And later on, it was changed to Ramon Magsaysay Memorial Colleges. Its emphasis is not only on the acquisition of basic skills and specialized professional competence, but also on the development of responsible citizens to show leadership in the society. Due to its growing population, the school expanded in a nearby city within South Cotabato Province and established the Ramon Magsaysay Memorial College's Marbel Incorporated, situated situated in the heart of Coronadal City, with Bachelor of Science in Criminology as a primary course offered with Army ROTC as an initial component of National Service Training Program. The platoon now forms a circle that symbolizes unity. The civilian and military sectors of our society must launch a singular effort founded on mutual trust and understanding for a lasting solution to the problems prevailing in the country today. A legacy to known or illustrious people is a structure containing an institution that recognizes individuals' accomplishments in a particular activity or field. These institutions are typically chosen by a group of electors in a given category who have been designated as highly prominent. Watch now as the silent drillers exhibit their own version of passing and planting rifles to symbolize the military's effort to gain the hearts and minds of Filipino people. The passing of rifle with an exceptional performance of the rifle pass. Learn all the little bits and secrets in holding and controlling a rifle. Using correct execution techniques, it requires several passes to coat the group to its final death. Furthermore, it is also a symbol of camaraderie that every cadet is responsible for each other. The planting of rifle. Planting of rifles represents the fundamentals of safety as well as the right aiming and firing procedures, having an emphasis on general marksmanship and weapon manipulations. Rifle as a firearm shallow spiral grooves cut inside the barrel to impart a spin to the projectile, thus stabilizing it in flight. A rifle barrel imparts much greater accuracy to a projectile. Sign. A state of tranquility required. A state of security order within a community provided for by law or custom, keeping the peace. It symbolizes the manifestation of solemnity despite the challenging situation of life and an optimistic approach that signifies harmony and serenity. The peace sign is a representation of many different things, including calmness, a sense of being grounded, or reasoned thought. It is still significant today as a symbol of several significant historical moments. It could also mean having peace with ourselves, our surroundings, or the entire world. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all witness the intermission of the Ramon Magsaysay Memorial College's Marble Incorporated ROTC unit, Silent Drillers.
Everybody take my command, 45 degree, rest out, pasulong! Ram sam sam, guli 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 guli, ram sam sam, guli 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 guli.
Sinasabi ko sa'yo, Ashley, huwag mo siya tignan ako, tignan mo! Ashley! Tignan mo ako!
But the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down, yeah, we will remember Zion.
leadership in our unit, which is used as a symbol for ranks or class. It also represents a stage where a cadet has gone through their past training inside the campus, which they signify how they are well known by the unit. Cadets believe that leadership is a responsibility to do more and not an excuse to do. Cross mark. Object or figure formed by two short intersecting lines or pieces. The cross is a primary religious symbol. The cross has become a symbol that's deeply related to religion and ancient history. Different cultures and civilizations have given different meanings to the cross. The cross is one of the most important symbols for Christians. It stands on mountain tops, hangs on the walls, and is worn as a jewel in the form of a chain pendant. But where does it come from? The fact that the cross of all things, which always causes a feeling of unease and sadness, is a key symbol of religion whose central message is the hope and salvation of resurrection. The cross is a great contradiction. It's a symbol of death, but so much more. Death and life, hate and love, violence and peace, accusation and forgiveness, sin and purity, brokenness and wholeness. All is lost, yet everything is gained. Destruction and restoration, defeat and victory. Once the cruelest form of execution, yet now it is a symbol of abundant life. Adios, senora, senora, amigos and amigas. It merely demonstrates how much we cherish and appreciate our own nation while serving as a way of conveying a heartfelt goodbye and farewell to everyone. Adios is a Spanish word that signifies final gratitude, which concludes a much better journey until meeting again. It can be simply meant for a wish of luck for the future just lies ahead. Saying adios allows us to put words and feelings, shape how we remember someone, codify our choices, and frame distinct periods of time. In short, goodbyes gives us a sense of closure as we move into the next phases of our lives. Now the company commander is done with their final show and final performances. The company commander will render salute and ask permission to proceed for their passing review. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the 1204 CDC ROTC Salanders of the RMMCMI ROTC. The school is the most influential institution when it comes to shaping the hearts and minds of the young people. In order to guarantee Filipino students, it is vital to implement the school's available resources that encourage individuals to develop excellent citizenship in our nation by becoming disciplined, active, responsive, and participative. The company commander, Cadet Captain Christian Edward Son, First Class in Coronado City. Company XO, Cadet First Lieutenant Ralph Bahel, First Class in Coronado City. Gidon Bearer, Cadet First Lieutenant John Lloyd Singson, First Class in Coronado City. Platoon Leader, Cadet First Lieutenant Rosalie Padama, First Class from Coronado City. This is the silent drill performance of the RMMCMI ROTC Unit Class of 2023. Mabuhay RMMCMI ROTC Silent Drillers! Happy 25th Kalimudan Festival, Sultan Kudarat! Sa Sultan Kudarat, sikat ka. To God be the glory.
Atin pong palakpakan, Ramon Magsaysay Memorial College's Marbel Incorporated. Wow, that was truly an spectacular performance. Thank you so much, RMMC Marbel. But before anything else, again, I would like to remind our participants to kindly pass already your musical piece po dun sa ating operator para po dire-diretso na po yung ating performances. And I guess they are now ready. So let's continue this competition. Ladies and gentlemen, our fourth presenter coming from the Mindanao State University, General Santos City.
The Reserve Officer Training Corps holds paramount importance in the Philippines as a crucial institution contributing to national defense. Established in 1912, ROTC serves as a cornerstone for fostering patriotism and a strong sense of duty among Filipino youth, instilling discipline, leadership skills, and character development. Beyond its military focus, ROTC plays a vital role in community service, disaster response, and humanitarian assistance, showcasing its versatility and relevance to broader societal needs. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now to witness the cadet officers and cadets of MSU ROTC unit perform the silent drill. The company commander salute you for the significant occasion. You are now witnessing the Manual of Arms, the cadets executing the Manual of Arms that define their sense of obligation. All of these cadets from 3 different colleges affiliated enrolled in ROTC in General Santos City. Even though the cadets came from different schools, they still have one goal, which is to be part of the armed forces of the Philippines. And now, you're witnessing slow drill. Slow drill have different kind of execution of rifle. It takes a lot of patience and cracks sacrifices to able to perform the ultimate phase of slow drill. Every cadet perform a lot of exhibition. The strong able bodies show that we can stand the hardship under the strength and bury it under the heavy rifle. Watch as the drillers forming a letter H and I. Hi, welcome to Silent Drill Exhibition of Mindanao State University ROTC Unit. MSU General Santos City started as community high school in June 1967 at the Changas West Central Elementary School. It graduated its first batch of 104 students in 1971. On November 1, 1973, the MSU Community High School was officially absorbed in the MSU system through the approval of the MSU's board. In 1979, the unit faced one of its biggest challenges. After 2 years of struggle, the battle was won by MSU General Santos City. ROTC. Prior to the activation of MSU ROTC unit in 1980 to 1981, the school administration, together with Captain Marcos J. Ibanez, Infantry Philippine Army, who was the first ROTC commandant, the MSU ROTC activated with the task of training the cadets not only in the basic aspect of military life, but also in the moral character and social being based upon the Filipino tradition and idealism of our country. Now, the cadets forming the symbols cross and crescent. Having faith in God is truly a frame of mind of each cadet. This signifies that whatever race we are, it doesn't change our being as the Filipinos, united and having respect to one another. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourself as the cadets perform the hardest part of the drill.
Got it going on, got it going on, got it going, got it going, got it going, got it going. When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot.
Murag tambot suga aso-aso Higugma ko kanimo Busog kaayo ka buto-buto Akong ibo-ibo kahit di siya bago di ko uubusin tatapusin at wala nang titigil ang sigaw Di ko siya titigil ang sigaw Merong dami
Anh biết thương giây phút em gặp anh là em biết em si tình 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 tang tang tình tang tình 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 tang 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 Giây phút em gặp anh là em biết em si tình. Tình 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 toan toan tình, toan tình mình tình tan 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 tình.
Pastulong! Turn!
With the command of Cadet Captain Franklin C. Medina, second class, with his staff, and his 48 cadets, is grateful to participate in this competition. Thank you, and mabuhay.
Ano? Tanghal. Ta. No! Ang balangay. Tapos na po sa pagtatanghal. Ano? Baba. Ta. Pastulong! Tan!
The province of Sultan Kudarat celebrates its founding anniversary annually with the Kalimudan Festival. It is an annual celebration of a plentiful harvest that highlights the diversity of people's culture, that brings together various tribal groups in the province of Sultan Kudarat. The celebrations honors the anniversary of the Sultan Kudarat provinces. The Kalimudan Festival is set for November 15 to 22, 2022. This year, a standout feature of the aforementioned event is the ROTC Cadets Silent Fancy Drill, which advocates for the organizational and development changes within the reserve force. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the Sarandir competition of men and women officers coming from Mindanao State University, Maguindanao, ROTC unit, under the administrative control and supervision of 1601st Maguindanao Community Defense Center, 16 Reserve Command, Philippine Army. The silent drill is composed of ROTC cadets, specially made just for you.
The Mindanao State University Maguindanao ROTC unit of 1604 CDC tracks its beginning on the third week of October with a total of 50 cadets officers. As the ROTC strives to achieve its mission of producing leaders of characters and excellence with the core values that define the high standards of conduct required of all members of the course. Their loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so excited to present the amazing lineup of performers in our silent drill competition. This event is a testament to hard work and dedication of our team. As a group of young men and women from the 1601st Community Defense Center, Mindanao State University Maguindanao ROTC unit will perform the silent drill.
Inuo ang malangayan na po sa pagtatagal.
And now, you are about to witness a symbol of high. It represents the welcoming of all the visitors, parents, teachers, and official students. This program. Ladies and gentlemen, the letter S and K. The name Sultan Kudarat given to the province was derived from the Maguindanao Muslim ruler, Sultan Muhammad Dipatuan, who began to assert his leadership in the year 69 and reigned in the Sultanate of Maguindanao from 1625 to 1671.
And now, the cadets are in their ROTC form. In order to mobilize the students for national defense preparedness, the Reserve Officers Training Course offers military education and training. In the Philippines, ROTC is one of 3 components of the National Service Training Program, which prepares college students for civic education and defense readiness. Its specific goals include preparing students for emergency service in the armed forces of the Philippines and preparing them for future commissioning as AFP reservists.
the cadets in their circle formation. The circle formation is a universal symbol with extensive meaning. It represents the motion of totality, wholeness, original perfection, the self, the infinite, eternity, timelessness, and cycling movement.
We are now witnessing the technique called planting rifle. Planting rifle is specified in here that the ROTC adapts to the provision of the Philippines Constitution, with one of its purpose is to secure the sovereignty, integrity of the national territory.
The drillers are now executing the throwing rifle. This exhibition symbolizes the trust of each other cadet that needs to one another. The trust that they were able to fill out their difficulties and challenges that they serve us during the training per session of throwing rifle. Highlights the scenery among us members. The word perfectly describes a group of people working for a common goal. This exhibition will not be possible without the coordination of these young cadets, thus emphasizing the truest of Philippine Army.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now about to witness the V formation. It symbolizes the victory for the success of performing the silent drill, for imparting and showing the unity of the cadets. And truly, it's 1601st Community Defense Center, 16 RCDG. This exhibition symbolizes their unity, understanding of each other, and having a good relationship among the cadets. This is not only a test of their skills, but also of their discipline and focus. The cadets are now forming a wave of movement, symbolizes the chain of command. A chain of command is an organizational structure that documents how each member of a group reports to one another. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the cadets as they show their talents.
We going on vacation, so where you wanna go?
Me? Obsessed with you?
I'm trying to let you go. So
Ladies and gentlemen, the cadets will form the I Heart MSU. This represents our dedication and proud to be the part of our beloved institution, the Mindanao State University, Maguindanao, headed by our dear Chancellor, Dr. Bahejira Nefertiti Makalandong Limbona. Ma'am, thank you so much for the support. The drillers are now forming their original formation. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the ROTC Silent Driller. Headed by their company commander, Cadet Captain Ronel A. Masulot, with his executive officer, Cadet Captain Ryan M. Piang, and his Gidon bearer, Cadet Captain Norzaman A. Ayunan.
Approaching the first platoon, headed by Cadet First Lieutenant John Sarbal Simon. And to be followed by the second platoon, Cadet First Lieutenant Benladin M. Abbas. With the members of MSU Band, Cadet Second Class Salahuddin G. Arato, Cadet Second Class Geraldine Abdul Ghani, and Cadet Second Class Abdul Fahad E. Baragir.
Without the concurrent assistance of our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Bahejira Nefertiti Makalandong Limbona, to our Commandant Colonel, Tante D. Angagaw, General Staff Corps, Infantry, Philippine Army, and our Assistant Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Andolong D. Dorado, Infantry, Philippine Army. In the line with them, this performance would not be possible. Thank you very much. Additionally, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to the Provincial Governor of Province of Sultan Kudarat, Datu Pax Ali Sangki Manguda Datu. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cadet Second Class Memoson Mabang.
And Cadet Second Class Abbas Saida.
And that was the entry of Mindanao State University, Maguindanao, under the administrative control of
1601st Community Defense Center.
Mabuhay ang pamantasang Mindanao sa Maguindanao. Mabuhay at mapayapang Kalimudan Festival. Sukran and wasalam.
Thank you so much, MSU Maguindanao. Ladies and gentlemen, ating bigyang pugay, the pillar of peace and prosperity in the province of Sultan Kudarat, Sultan Pax Manguda Datu. Ayan, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Maraming salamat muli, MSU Maguindanao. And we are truly honored. Ayan, this afternoon is very special dahil kasama natin ang original man of the province of Sultan Kudarat, none other than Sultan Pax Manguda Datu. Thank you, sir, for gracing this wonderful event. And at this point of time, let's continue with our competition. They are now ready. And without further ado, let us all welcome our 6 presenters from the University of Southern Mindanao.
Today is the first missing action of the most expected event that we all been longing after a year of successful silent jewel exhibition. To our noble audience, honorable guests, sit back, chill, and relax as we deliver to you the new batch of USM PCC ROTC Unit Class 2023-2024 Model Company under the leadership of our Islamic President, Colonel Nolan C. Valeria, Philippine Army retired. The USM KCC Corps of Cadets for school year 2023-2024 are composed of 19 female and 31 male cadets. Among these napping militia are the 55 selected rifle corps of the model company under the initiative and command of Cadet Major Vince Jared A. Salada, Company Commander Class 2023-2024.
The model company is composed of 28 black uniform and 27 brown uniform cadets that will going to showcase the 25 minutes of different and extraordinary exhibition of rifle drills and abilities. These 55 potential cadets were trained, equipped, and provided with the advanced knowledge and skill of handling the certain kind of unique design shoulder weapon. Ladies and gentlemen, let us witness the entrance of the company commander and his staff, headed by
Cadet Major Vince Jared Salada, Company Commander. Accompanied by the company staff, Cadet Captain Robert S. Inigo, Executive Officer. Cadet Captain J.R.B. Macolbe, Gidon Bearer. Cadet Captain Cyril P. Bideo, First Platoon Leader. Cadet Captain Charis Jan Tudlas, Second Platoon Leader.
And now the drum plays the attention call. This gives a signal for the silent drillers to prepare. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all receive with gladness the men and women in the noble profession of arms as they are now ready to perform a unique presentation of a rifle drill exhibition, the Silent Drill.
Silent Drill is a presentation of marching and rifle drill exhibition that is being executed without any verbal instruction. It is a presentation of sacrifice and discipline, which is done through a couple of months of practice and training under the ravaging heat of the sun.
Silent drill is a language that interprets the expressions and emotions of the silent driller. However, there is that one important word which is being emphasized in this presentation, and that word is discipline.
And now, they are performing the salutation. Salute is the highest and most important form of military courtesy. A salute is rendered by a junior when reporting to a senior. It is addressed by the junior to show respect and courtesy to his superior officer.
Life is too short, but there is always time for courtesy. Courtesy is a virtue expected to all from different works of life. Without courtesy and respect among members of an organization or unit, there would be no discipline. And when discipline disappears, the unit will lose its orderliness and later disintegrates. Everything has its own beginning. Just like the beautiful sunrise keeping the field bright and alive, everything starts of a new day. People give greetings to each other and a pleasant smile is exchanged in every time our friends pass our way. The word hi is unparalleled to us. This shows hospitality and develops friendship and camaraderie among the people that we meet and serve. That is what the model company is now forming, the letters H and I, or hi, as assigned to our warmest and deepest welcome. So all of our spectators, together with the greetings as their execution. Kamu among mga pinalangka, kami nagkahiusa alang kamu mahatagan namo og kalipay, kay tungod ipalangga tamong tanan, madayaw og maayong pagtanaw sa inyong tanan.
The University of Southern Mindanao is a premier educational institution in central Mindanao located in Cabacan, Cotabato. It was formerly known as the Mindanao Institute of Technology, which was established on 20th June 1952 by virtue of Republic Act 763. It was upgraded to the university status pursuant to Presidential Decree 1312 on March 13, 1978, and has then maintained until nowadays. Now, University of Southern Mindanao is attributed to the effort of late by Matabay Plang Pendatun, who masterminded its establishment upon seeing the need for a school in this particular area and benefit those who need education, as they perform another execution which is called confusion right and left. It may sound ridiculous and mind-puzzling, but the question is, are you already confused of what the silent drillers are performing now? Well, you should be, but as for them, what the mind conceives and believes, the body achieves. And for as long as teamwork, coordination, and focus are well manipulated among themselves, there is nothing to be confused of.
Now the drillers are forming the initial of KCC, Kidapawan City Campus, in honor for its undeniable achievements throughout the years. The Kidapawan City Campus, or USM KCC, is known to be the former North Cotabato College of Arts and Trades. Prior to NCC-80, it was named Kidapawan Trade School, established in 1962 with the passage of known as the Higher Modernization Act of 1997. On June 31, 2000, dated the formal turnover of NCC-80 to USM by Chedro 12, Regional Director, to the University President. Kidapawan City Campus, as external campus of USM, is headed by the campus deans. At present, the campus has now the fiscal autonomy from the University of Southern Mindanao, Cabacan, Cotabato, and headed by our Chancellor, Dr. Ronaldin F. Pinsoy.
Dedication towards work and vulnerable duty and service for the whole university's sake and responsible administration in the fields of education are the noble words which describes a true Filipino leader in this highly competitive institution. Civilian power is more supreme over the military power. In this university, civilian power commemorates the efficiency and leadership of our very own active and dynamic university president,
Dr. Francisco Gil and Garcia. To the people of Sultan Kudarat, observe the silent drillers as they form the initials of our university president, FGG.
With due pride, honor, and respect, we permanently offer this presentation to our dear, magnificent USM President, Dr. Francisco Gil and Garcia, for we truly value your virtuous presence in this event. You are one of our inspiration upon this essential exhibition.
Her wit never fails to amaze us. Her leadership is exemplary and high commendable. She had led us to develop and with her stewardship, USM KCC soared to the highest peak that it could ever attain. In her years of service, she had given us progress. With her command, she ensured that all ends meet, especially USM's mission in providing quality education for all its learners. Her leadership is source of inspiration for all of us, encouraging us to reach for greater heights and strive for excellence in all that we do. The growth and development of our campus stand as a testament to your vision and determination.
Ladies and gentlemen of this event, observe the silent drillers as they form the initials of our University Chancellor, RFP, Ronaldin F. Pinsoy. With each movement, they embody the ethos of discipline and commitment that defines our unit. The sound of boots meeting the ground resonated, a harmonious blend of order and purpose in his great devotion to the ROTC, ensuring the discipline, camaraderie, patriotism, and nationalism, forming now the initials FPP of our own group commander in 12 Regional Community Defense Group,
Colonel Florencio P. Politud Jr., Infantry General Staff. A silent force of discipline and excellence that spoke louder than words. One of the best rifle skills is the ability in marksmanship. Every soldier, it develops the confidence, will, knowledge, and skills required to fire a rifle and the ability to apply correct techniques of rifle marksmanship when functioning as an individual and as a unit engaged in combat. Marksmanship requires a thorough practical knowledge of study and a high degree of coordination in order for us to become an effective marksman.
flowed like a human wave, undulating the precision and grace. Each individual seamlessly connected to the next, creating a mesmerizing spectacle of synchronized movement. The wave formation rippled through the formation, a testament to their meticulous training and unwavering discipline. As they advanced with measured steps, the ebb and flow of their motion painted a picture of unity.
Cadet life is full of sacrifices, but the most effective way for them to surpass the challenges and survive is only unity. The silent drillers compress to each other to show that they are united, and they emphasize good communication and proper coordination to each other in order for them to still stand in the midst of struggle and chaos.
The silent drillers expanded the circle in order for them to perform their next execution, the planting of rifles. From a biblical verse, there is a time to plant and to bloom, which is planted. The cadets must consider their own future. They must think of what will happen tomorrow. The silent drillers planted their rifles in order for them to have the rifle in times of battle and defeat. A good soldier is as a good cadet. From being a cadet, he or she must consider life in the call of duty.
The cadets are time-bounded. They are always cautious and prudent when it comes to time. This explains their next formation, which is the clock. The clock represents the important use of time. The cadets are always verifying and considering the movements of hands of a clock, for time is very important issue to them. This presentation could not be done if a single hour or single day is just wasted. Success could not be attained if a man is not giving importance.
All of us want to experience unlimited happiness and eternity. The heroism of a soldier that died in a battle is honored and will last long up to the 1,000 years of life's journey. All of this is explained in their next formation, the two concentric circles. These two circles symbolizes eternity of heroism and good works of the man. Who adopt the profession of arms. For a circle has no terminating sides or points, it has no end.
Now the silent drillers are forming a heart formation which symbolizes love and affection. In terms of differences, it increases empathy and compassion towards others, love for our friends, family, and the community. It was the heart shape which made people in an organization recognize others as their own family, which peace, harmony to each and everyone represented by a smile on their faces.
These cadets also have the passion for arts and music. They also know how to dance and appreciate the beauty and color of harmony. And for us to prove this vow, let us all welcome again the silent drillers as they move and groove to the hit tune of a TikTok compilation, Famous Dances.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Smalls turn up with Britain.
Ba't malungkot ang beshi ko? Kasi malungkot ang lola mo.
无论何时与你相识，我都值。我姓石，执笔写词犹如骏马。Pogi, sige na. Always on my mind, it's how much I get. I can't think of a time that you were there. I know that I belong.
It's easy. Stop. Hold up, put that ass in the air. It's how much I get.
Giây phút em gặp anh là em biết em si tình. Tình 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 tang tang ting tang tình 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 tang tang tang. Giây phút em gặp anh là em biết em si tình. Tình 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 tan tan ting tan tình 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 tan 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 tình. Yeah, yeah.
Masuk karap, sayaw mga choy. Choy, 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 mga choy. Choy, 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 mga choy. Choy, 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 mga choy. Choy, 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 mga choy, choy.
The exchanging of rifles, this chivalrous act of unity, coordination, and camaraderie strengthens the solidarity of the soldiers in order for them to stand still in the midst of battle.
The company commander is the greatest man among them. He passes to the center to indicate the chivalric magnanimity of noble leader among his subordinates.
As the cross took shape, a profound silence enveloped the field, broken by the only measured steps of the soldiers. The geometric precision of formation was a testament to hours of meticulous practice, where every movement was choreographed to perfection. The cross formation not only showcased the soldiers' physical prowess, but also embodied a symbol of unity and unwavering discipline, a silent testament to the dedication and precision instilled in every member of the unit. In the stillness of that moment, the cross formation stood as a powerful representation of the harmony achieved through rigorous training and the unspoken bond among those who stood shoulder to shoulder in service.
The graceful choreography of the drill embodies the principles of discipline and devotion, mirroring the profound values of Islam. Each movement becomes a silent prayer, a testament to the rich cultural and spiritual tapestry that is intricately tied to the Islamic faith. The symbol itself, whether it be the crescent moon and star or calligraphic representation of Islamic verses, becomes a focal point of reverence. The fluidity of the drill mirrors the fluidity of Islamic teachings, emphasizing the interconnectedness of the performers and the spiritual significance embedded in every motion. Through this silent drill, Islam's symbol transcends mere visual representation. It transforms into a living expression of faith, resonating with the timeless echoes of traditions and spirituality.
For every beginning, there is an end. As the saying goes by, there is nothing constant in this world but change. Life is a bed of roses. In every time we rise, there is also time that we fall. In this formation, the model company wants to bid goodbye to all of us. But in our hearts and minds, these presentations serve as a struggling yet memorable event for the silent drillers and for the spectators. For it is only the beginning, it is not the end. Life is a cycle. This is explained by the last formation. Their unique presentation had finally come an end. Kamu among mga pinalangga, kanyang among halad alang kaninyo, unta nalipay kamo, kining tanan among namugna tungod kipalangga tamo, na malimit sa inyong tanan, hangtod sa sunod natong pagkita-kita. Festival is the biggest yearly cultural festival and founding anniversary of the province of Sultan Kudarat, Philippines every November 22. A week-long event or longer, it is a festival that witnesses the gathering of people from different places in the province of Isulan, its capital.
Kalimudan Festival comes from the Kalimudan, a word in Maguindanaoan language that means coming together or gathering. It is an expression of thanksgiving as well as to showcase the vibrant culture of its people. The first Kalimudan Festival was launched in 1999 within the term of Governor Omar Pax Manguda Datu during the province's 25th founding anniversary.
Once again, this is University of Southern Mindanao, Kidapawan City Campus saying, Happy 25th Kalimudan Festival! Daghang salamat!
Sa Sultan Kudarat, sikat ka!
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ating palakpakan from the University of Southern Mindanao, Kidapawan Campus. Madamo gid nga salamat, daghang salamat kaayo for that very remarkable performance. Ayan, so there are already 6 presenters na natapos na po with their performances. 6 down, 3 more to go. And our 7th presenter. Let us all welcome from Southern Mindanao Institute of Technology.
The Southern Mindanao Institute of Technology ROTC Unit. Silent Drill Company is composed of the Institute finest cadets, where human limitation exceed, humility and courage, this responsibility of maintaining the pride and dignity. Nothing can stop its beginning, to whom you will trust and salute of glory. Ladies and gentlemen, representing you with pride and honor, the Southern Mindanao Institute of Technology ROTC Unit, Silent Drill Company. you are about to witness a dwelling flaws and dexterity as a group of young drillers performs the silent drill. The company commander salutes you for this significant occasion. You are now witnessing the final command given. From here on, the company will proceed with their performance without further commands. An element of trust that holds us together even in the most threatening time. This is the beginning. Nothing in this world can concrete. This is the very first day that the individual decides to be a part of a team. Folded into its imperfection, we achieve the highest activity of life and bring us to the most highest form of synergy. H, and I. Hi, welcome to the silent drill performance of the Southern Mindanao Institute of Technology, ROTC Unit. This is an open motivation saying that we are trustworthy and willing to interact with others. The passing of rifles, which symbolizes camaraderie. Every cadet is responsible for each other. This exhibition shows the sharing and helping among the cadets. Camaraderie that is built from the toughest and the most integrative training. This allows the cadets to exhibit an ever-ending brotherhood. This assembly of leadership will execute the imperative of the arts and synchronize the rifle drills, passed from generation to generation, only by the words of mouth. The letters SMIT symbolizing the remarkable spirit and resilience that Smith instills in each and every cadet. At this moment, the company commander will conduct the inspection of rifles.
Check. Okay.
We are known to be a bravering under extreme pressure. We move as one, trying to be geared up into the battlefield. Talent wins game, but teamwork and intelligence wins championship. Excellence, humility, and dignity that values the cadet's life. The sun symbolizes a powerful and universal representation of life, energy, and spirituality. It presents a various culture and belief system, showcases its enduring significance as a symbol of hope, renewal, and divinity. As cadets, we strive to build a stronger bond within the society. The relationship made up our differences into one's impeccable goal.
Gino! Ang balangay tapos na po sa magpapasikat! Ang gabay! Aba! Ta! Basta! Masig! Harap sa kanan! Harap! Kanang balikan! Ta! Pasulong!
The company commander of this silent drill company is Cadet Leon Dave Tagag, Cadet John Dexter Traje, Executive Officer, Cadet Raymart Gruano, Gidon Bearer, Cadet Roslyn Farillon, First Platoon Leader, Cadet Roldan Ceballos, Second Platoon Leader. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Southern Mindanao Institute of Technology ROTC Unit, Silent Drill Company.
Wow! What a flawless performance coming from Southern Mindanao Institute of Technology. Maraming salamat po. At this point of time, we would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the following individuals. We have this evening, kasama po natin ngayon, the former Vice Governor of Maguindanao and the father-in-law of our Honorable Governor. We have Akmad Tato Ampatuan Sr., Sir Mapia Magavi, together with the Vice Mayor of the Municipality of Mama Sapano, the Honorable Dato Benzar Ampatuan. Sir, welcome to the province of Sultan Kudarat. There you have it, 7 down, 2 more to go. And to continue with our competition, let us all welcome our 8th presenter coming from the Notre Dame of Marbel University.
We kinda come together and have aspirations. Our camaraderie defines our unity. And as we overcome challenges, demonstrating unity step by step reveals the key to our success for ourselves and to others. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Presenting the cadets of Silent Drillers under the 1204 Community Defense Center from the School of ROTC Unit of Notre Dame of Marbel University from Coronado, South Cotabato. The Notre Dame of Marbel University ROTC Unit composed of 12 women and 38 men with a total of 50 silent drillers. This presentation will use and show the eyes right, parade race, mark time march, forward march, squad platoon halt, roar march, color right or left march, right or left oblique march, and aiming at the target by using wooden rifle. Once again, from the Notre Dame of Marbel University ROTC Unit of 1204 Community Defense Center from the city of Coronado, South Cotabato. At first, the platoon leader will ask permission to showcase their exhibition. Notre Dame of Marbel University, also known by its acronym NZMU, is a private Catholic educational institution run by the Maris Brother in Coronado, South Cotabato. NZMU is the only university in Coronado City and is considered to be the primary university and a prime academic institution in the province of South Cotabato. ROTC! ROTC serves an integral component of the nation's defense system. The central mission is to produce a cadre of well-educated officers in a quantity sufficient to meet the Army's operational requirements. The ROTC program endeavors to imbue its participation with not only theoretical understanding but also hands-on experience through practical exercises. By imparting essential military subjects and facilitating immersive training, ROTC also aims to cultivate a cadre of leaders capable of meeting the challenges posed by the unforeseen emergencies. are from the NZMU ROTC. The primary objective of the Notre Dame of Marbelle University Reserve Officer Training Course is to instill, instruct, and equip the ROTC cadets and cadets with foundational military knowledge and practical skills, fostering their ability to survive, shoot, and signal effectively. The overarching goal is to prepare college students for potential service within the defense establishment in emergency situations. Through strategic blend of theoretical instruction and immersive training exercises, and the MUROTC seeks to develop well-rounded individuals who embody the ethos of leadership, discipline, and adaptability. In essence, NZMUROTC plays a pivotal role in shaping the future leaders of the defense establishment, ensuring a robust and educated officer corps ready to contribute effectively to the nation's security needs. employed the cross as a symbol of approximately 1,600 years, while Muslims adopt the crescent from the Ottoman Empire in the 15th century. Numerous documented similarities exist between Islam and Christianity, yet substantial differences also characterize the two religions. The similarities for the two religions are sufficiently strong to create empathy between Muslims and Christians. An increasing number of people are accepting the view that democracy is good and that part of this democracy is an acceptance of social equality and respect for other groups within society. two bars can show how camaraderie and unity how works within them. Think about the times that we have faced challenges as a group. The sense of solidarity that arises, the shared determination to overcome obstacles. It is in these moments that the true power of camaraderie and unity reveals itself. Whether in a family, a team, or a community, fostering a sense of camaraderie requires openness, empathy, and a willingness to listen. It's about acknowledging and appreciating the unique contributions each individual brings while recognizing the shared goals that binds us. Let camaraderie and unity be the guiding principles that shape our interactions and endeavors. For in them, we find the strength to build a harmonious and resilient society. One where the ties that bind us are stronger than the forces that seek to divide. Let us stand united in the face of challenges, knowing that together we are stronger. And now, from the 1204 Community Defense Center of Notre Dame of Marble University ROTC unit will show their talent in dancing, not just an individual that has goals and rules, but as one that foresees that they as one and they unite. Please, a round of applause.
Pogi, sige na.
Always on my mind. That's how much I care. I can't think of the time that you were there. I know that you'd wala ilahin pa. Baka di gumako kanimo. Murag ang butso kaya aso-aso. Di gumako kanimo. Busog ka ayo ka buto-buto.
Pino, tapos na bang palabas?
These are the 1204 silent drillers from the Notre Dame of Morbel University ROTC unit, composed with the different schools of MSSC, Morbel, GVRC, and MCTI. The Notre Dame of Morbel University is the most prestigious institution in entire the Coronadal City, South Cotabato. It imposes green university, culture sensitivity, camaraderie, and quality education to all students and to all cadets under the 1204 Community Defense Center from the Notre Dame of Morbel University ROTC unit. Presenting the company commander, Cadet Patrick Earl Pasqua, first class, together with the silent drillers, and I am Sergeant Therese Jasmine O. Sintinta, Philippine Army Reserve, from the Notre Dame of Morbel University ROTC Unit, 12 Regional Community Defense Group, Reserve Command, Philippine Army. Maraming salamat, assalamualaikum, at mabuhay tayong lahat. Sultan Kudarat, sikat ka!
We're about to witness is the result of the resilient spirit of UP Agricultural School ROTC unit. It is a great honor that we present to all of you the hard work of the UAS ROTC unit under the leadership of Engineer Sukarno Bida Tukan, PhD, our Vocational School Administrator 2, and the 1601st Community Defense Center Director, Lieutenant Colonel Andolong D. Dorado Infantry, Philippine Army, as we take pleasure and pride in presenting to you the UP Agricultural School ROTC unit Silent Drill. The UP Agricultural School ROTC unit was formerly affiliated to Notre Dame University ROTC unit at Cotabato City in 1976. However, from 1984 to April 2008, it has been connected and affiliated to Cotabato City State Polytechnic College, now Cotabato State University. On 13 April 2008, the unit obtained its provisional status by the virtue of Paragraph 1, GO number 17, World Regional Community Defense Group, Army Reserve Command. And finally, on 30 November 2014, the headquarters of the 12 RCDG RESCOM strongly recommended the activation of the UP Agricultural School ROTC unit. And with the activation of the 16 RCDG BA-RMM on 16 August 2023, the unit is now directed by the 1604 CDC under the leadership of Colonel Marton G. Abo, GSC Infantry, Philippine Army, as the group commander.
From here on, the troop will perform the exhibition without giving commands. The troop is wearing black and white colored sweatshirt. The black symbolizes loyalty, sincerity, faith, and discipline of a cadet. The white symbolizes courage, bravery, and resilient will to survive whatever challenge a cadet will face in life. The unit welcomes everyone with a warm greetings. Hi! Letters UAS stands for Ruby Agricultural School. It was founded August 19, 1919 by Captain Urban Bryant Edwards, a USAPEC soldier turned educator who has a great love and compassion to help the people in the community, especially in UP. CDC is the first Community Defense Center of the 16 Regional Community Defense Group, BARMM, formerly located at Camp Sharif, Kabunsuan, Pigkalakan, Sultan Kudarat, Maguindanao. The 1601st Maguindanao Community Defense Center was transferred to Pedro Colina, PC Hill, the heart of Cotabato City, where it serves 18 municipalities as its area of responsibility. The company is now forming a heart, showing the tagline of UP Agricultural School, Bastayuations, My Puso, which embody the spirit of kindness among students, faculty and staff, and the community as one. Notice how the troop walk and form the infinity, showing that ROTC cadets should possess the infinite value of discipline and immeasurable traits needed to perform daily responsibilities. The identical circle formation symbolizes the ultimate state of equilibrium between the masculine and the feminine material principle. This also acknowledges our oneness in the world of duality. As the unit composed of 27 males and 25 females, they still reflect a great rhythm through recognizing each other's edge as they move in a perpetual motion as one. This formation represents the ever-changing time and the complexities and challenges of this world which an ROTC cadet face in their daily lives, forming a solid circle with strong and defined defensive formation, showing how they take care of each other's back. The troop acknowledges the presence of the company commander, showing their poise and readiness, especially in times of insurgency. The troop is now ready to be inspected by the company commander. over to the leader of this province, the man behind the success of this festivity, a leader who has great vision to pursue the dreams and legacy of his family to Sultan Kudarat Province. PAX, Honorable Governor Dato Pax Alisangki Magudadatu, the Governor of Sultan Kudarat Province. We are very grateful for this opportunity, sir. Thank you and mabuhay. Happy 25th Kalimudan Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, the dancing prowess of the Whooping Agricultural School ROTC unit. but it is inevitable as we need to move on and continue our journey. Now, the thrillers in their last phase form BYE. Bye, as we say thank you and let's meet again. We hope and wish that everyone will be able to achieve success in life. The company commander now asks permission to finally conclude the drill. Once again, thank you and good evening. Happy 25th Kalimudan Festival, everyone.